Hello, everyone. Welcome to Angie's Place. I'm your girl, Angie, Miss Angie, Sister Angie, all that good stuff. Welcome to Angie's Place. So, this is random. This is something I'm just doing today. I said, you know what? I told you that I was going to cook my children steak. So, they asked for steak. So, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to prepare a nice little small steak dinner, and I probably fix some chicken for me. But anyway, without further ado, I introduce myself. This is what I love to do. I love to cook. I like to play house and all that good stuff. It comes with motherhood. So I have my pan on hot. I have some steak. This is a round steak because it chip the bites. Okay. And that's how you want your steak to look. So I'm going to wash this off and let's get started. 1 second. Oh, before I talk and do all this stuff, my stove and cabinets are over here. And over here is where my sink and everything. So you'll see me going back and forth, but that's the way it's set up. That's the way the builders made it. And that's the way I bought it. So without further ado, let's go. All right. I'm rinsing it off with cold water. All right. So if you see me going through the video, I'm not saying much and I'm steady just cooking and stuff. I'm going to start it off and I'm going to keep on going and I don't see anyone there. So it's basically I'm talking to myself, right? But I'm going to go ahead and begin and I'm going to get started, okay? So over here, I have the chicken broth, which I'm going to be using as in the potatoes. I have 2 potatoes that I have right here. So I'll be using those 2 potatoes. So I'm just going to sit that broth right here. And so this is the pan. I love this pan, y'all. Just love the way it cooks and everything. So that's it. That's all. Okay. So let me get out the Wesson. You can use olive oil, anything that you like to use. Okay. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 5. 5. Okay. All right. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm a fan of Mrs. Dash, okay? So I'm going to move this around a little bit like that. All right. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take little paper towels. All right. And I'm just going to sit my meat kind of red and nice. That's how you want it to look on here. Just like that. I'm going to dab it, that little paper towel on it. Get all that wetness off of it. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see what else I'm going to use. So I'm going to use some Miss Dash. Of course, parsley. I just love me some good parsley. No garlic. I'm going to use these 14 spices. And I am going to use some roasted herbs. So I'm using roasted herb. Some Miss Dash. 14 spices. And some parsley. Okay? So, I hope I'm talking loud enough. I know I am. And so, let's just go ahead and just put them in there in that pan. My hands are nice, clean. I always wash my hands. And put that meat in there. Okay? It's smelling good already. I didn't even put the seasoning in it. Isn't that something, y'all? It's smelling good already. And I didn't even put the seasoning in yet, y'all. And again, welcome to Angie's Place, okay? Move it around. Every space has a home. Sit it there. Okay? I like to wipe up as I go. So when I finish, it don't be a lot to clean, you know? Alright, so now let's get the other pots going. I'm going to turn on 2 burners because I'm going to need those. Alright. So I got my pan there. Got my other pan there. So I'm going to move you down a little bit here to the potatoes. Alright. Come on, potatoes. Alright, so I'm going to cut these potatoes up. Nice little square pieces. You don't want to, I don't want them to be too small. It's a reason why, and I'll show you once we get there. Okay, you see how I'm cutting them? Little square pieces. Not too small. Not too small. As you would cut potato salad, but just a little smaller. So what I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to add some chicken broth in this pan here. Okay. All right. So then we're going to add those potatoes and that chicken broth. Just add them on in there, y'all. Now I might end up frying these last potatoes over here. So I'm just going to sit this to the side. Okay, and get nice and hot. That steak is doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. Yep. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So, we're going to begin. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it straight and we're going to keep it moving now. Alright. So I'm going to put in my roasted scallop herb right here in the little steak bites. think that's enough there. I don't measure too much, y'all. I just know how it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to taste, and how it's supposed to look, okay? A little bit of mustache. Most definitely we're going to add some parsley in here. I love a lot of parsley. So, throwing this thing there. All right. Let me turn these potatoes up. I need them potatoes to cook. Okay. I need them to cook, y'all. To cook. Okay. So, this will be out of the norm. But I have them in the refrigerator. And I already cleaned them. But I said, let's get some use out of these greens. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. So bear with me, work with me now. Just work with me. Okay? They've been pre-rinsed, but I'm going to get started on them. They've already been cleaned, but I'm still going to pre-rinse them again. It smells so good, y'all. Ooh, ooh. I'm cooking like Sunday, honey. Easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. So I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. Welcome to Angie's Place. Welcome to the live. I'm here cooking. If you don't mind, like and subscribing to my channel. Alright. We almost there, y'all. We are almost there, honey. Your sister, cousin, auntie, girlfriend, baby mama, sister, friend is in here cooking, honey. Cooking like it's Sunday. She's cooking. She's cooking like it's Sunday. She's cooking like it's Sunday. Oh, they nice and cold and everything. So I'm gonna go over here again to the sink and rinse them off again, y'all. Nice, beautiful greens. Okay, already clean. I'm gonna sit them on the stove here. I'm gonna add in some chicken broth. All right. some little spices in there. Same spices that I use on the kale. On the steak, I'm using here the green. Okay. So, I think it's about time for us to move the steak around. What you think? Yeah, it's time. Oh, y'all, it's looking so delicious. Oh, yeah, that's how you want it to be, just like that. Move it around. Just like that. It's quieting down some because it's cooking. Just like we want it to be. It's cooking. All right. All right. How beautiful it's looking, y'all. Oh, yeah. Let it do its thing. Because I like to cook it nice and slow. So it can be nice and tender. Oh, yeah. Just like that. And what I like to do is take a little bit of A1 and just put it on top of my meat as it's cooking. Okay? We're going to add a little bit of pepper. Just a tap. That's it. So I'm going to leave out of my ingredients that I use. Because I like to go over what I use. Okay. All right. Got them, y'all. It looks delicious. Delicious. Okay. So I'm going to let these cook really slow like they are. Because that's how I want them to cook really slow. And do what they need to do while the other food is getting prepared itself. So move these potatoes around a little bit. Greens are getting hot. Okay. Greens are getting hot. Oh, this kitchen smelling so good, y'all, already. And what we in? We 19 minutes in and it's smelling good already, honey. Okay. So, the key is with your greens, you want them to cook, in a larger pan. So you always want to get a larger pan for your greens to cook. You want to give them room to spread their love, You wanted to give them a little room to spread some love. I'm just going to add this piece of butter, non-salted or any type of butter. Just go ahead and just put it in that pan right there on top of those greens. Okay. All right. Let's see. smells so good in here, y'all. Let me talk to you a little bit while the food is prepared and stuff. But it smells so good already. So I'm moving along, moving along. So basically, I use some parsley. I don't know if you heard of these, Badia, and it's 14 spices, so you can eliminate a lot of the spices that you have. See? I have what I live by, this roasted garlic herb, okay? I use a dab of pepper, and of course, I just love me some Miss Dash. And I use a little bit of A1 sauce, which I dap in the pan while it's cooking, okay? Alright, so I'm going to move that to the side. Alright. Chicken broth. I'm try to get as much as I can get out of it. Boom, 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 boom. So I use the chicken broth. Okay. I'm going to turn you back over here where the delicious stuff is happening. The delicious stuff is going on. Alright. Here. Okay. It's always good to wipe as you go along, you know? Give it a little bit more stir. Smells so good, everyone. Yes, that's what you want. Okay, so I'm just going to simmer down, let it simmer a little bit, and just leave it alone, okay? It's telling me to leave it alone, so that's what I'm going to do. All right. Sorry, I had to change the setting on the burner, so now I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right. Everything looking beautiful now. Looking beautiful. Okay. See, I just got that butter just sitting there so that butter can get into those greens. All right. Okay. Welcome to the live. Welcome to Angie's Place. Thank you for stopping by. So I'm just moving the greens around a little bit. Okay. We check on those potatoes. They need some more tender loving care to it. So I'm just going to let them do what they need to do. Now, sometimes I might just go ahead and fry these because it might take longer. So I might fry them. I'm going to show you how a good way to fry your greens. can always give it a little heat. If you don't want to sit that long, that's what you can do. Put them in this pan like this, like a little wok. And I'm going to show you. Okay? I said this is going to take a little bit of a long time. But we're going to do it this way. Okay? And Angie's Place is going to show you how to do that. Add a little juices to it. And then let that water get out this, and we just fry it a little bit. Okay? All right. Now remember, I'm cooking the toughest food. Steak, greens, and potatoes. Okay? That's the tough. It's tough, y'all. Alright. Just stir these potatoes up a little bit. These greens start working. I'm going to cover the steak. I'm going to cover that steak up right here. Welcome to the live. That steak smells so good, so delicious. And you see I got that stick of butter just soaking into these greens. Oh yeah. And see, one thing about greens, when that heat gets to it, start cooking down already. Remember, it's kind of packed up here. Now it's cooking down already. That steam starting to come in. Welcome to Angie's Place. If you don't mind hitting the like button and giving me a thumbs up, I appreciate that. Thanks for visiting my live. Potatoes are doing what it needs to do. Okay. Let's check on these steak bites. Oh yeah. Hi D. Hey sis. Hey sis D. Hey queen. I'm cooking up something today. Hello sir. How you doing? Y'all know I gotta be doing something, right? And that's cooking. I'm cooking a little bit. Something a little different tonight. Okay? It's a little different. I think the greens gonna give me my toughest time tonight, y'all. They're gonna give me my toughest time. But like I said, I'm cooking the hardest kind of, the roughest food. Potatoes, steak, and greens. So I'm moving around in here tonight, y'all. I'm moving around in here. I don't know if you heard of the green seasoning, but I just love this. It's the green seasoning. So basically, you don't have to put a lot in it. You could just use this, and it's actually will just go ahead and season your greens up. Okay? You might have seen it in your local grocery store, but it's good. I'm just going to put it to the side. You know I always go over what I cooked and everything like that. You did? You had steak and potatoes last night? Oh, wow. Okay. Sounds good, Tam Tam. Sounds good. I'm making little small steak bites because, you know, just small little steak bites for tonight. And I don't normally eat steak, but I had a little tap and it's good, honey. It's good. Thank you for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna stir these potatoes up a little bit more. Come on, greens, don't fail me. Now, if the greens take longer, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna just keep on moving, cause see, I can eat these greens by myself. Okay, that's how much I love greens. But they working, y'all. They working. They working. And one thing about greens, y'all, I noticed. Yes. They cooking down already, y'all. It's the easiest greens that you want to cook. Actually, I'm not putting any meat in my greens. I put a little bit of butter and that's it. I'm not putting any meat in the greens today. Now, I might take some little bacon and throw it in this pan. I might take a little bit of bacon and throw it in that pan. Let's see. Let's see what I can do. It's smelling so good in here, y'all. Smelling so good. I'm just gonna add this to the side with that steak at and let it just cook. Get a little bit of heat. Oh yeah. Okay. So if anyone, it's your first time visiting my live, I'm Angie from Angie's Place. Nice to meet you. Welcome here. Welcome to the live. This is something I just wanted to do today. I said, even though I don't eat a lot of red meat, I don't eat red meat, I still wanted to make sure that my kids eat some type of red meat, and they wanted steak too. They wanted something a little different. They said, the fish, the chicken, let's eat something a little different. So that's what we're doing today. So I'm gonna stir these greens up a little more. Greens don't take a long time. Once they hit that water and they start boiling, that's it. That's it. It's a done deal. I don't know if y'all ever tasted fried greens. Fried greens taste good. Okay? So I'm going to let them cook down a little bit more. Then I'm going to fry them. Oh, yeah, most definitely. So I'm going to show you what the steak is turning out to look like. I'm going to do a little twist on the steak. What kind of greens? These are kale. Little kale. Doesn't that look delicious, y'all? Okay, it's steak bites. Okay, but I'm not finished with them just yet. I'm just letting them simmer a little bit. And I'm going to tell you something. I love this pan. Like you have a wok. And see how they turning out already? And that's what I like to cook them just like that. And it cooks so fast, But I'm going to actually fry these greens. Okay, I'm going to fry them. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And thank you for visiting my live. Thank you for visiting Angie's Place. I appreciate you. And stop by anytime. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please subscribe. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know I be changing up. Hey, Sis D Brown. You know I change up a lot. I change up a lot. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I most definitely give you the color too. Every time I wear it, they be like, where you get that? I love that color. I like it too. I like it too. Everything is smelling so good, y'all. Is it smelling good? Yes, it is. All right, so I'm gonna get 2 more minutes on these greens, and then I'm gonna start frying them, okay? Because they telling me like, okay, we cook down. It's time for you to fry us, okay? So I'm gonna get 2 more minutes on these greens. You don't always have to boil your greens, y'all. You can also fry them too. I made a video of me frying some greens, and they actually turned out delicious. Okay, they turned out delicious. Okay. Um. Oh, good, 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 good. I didn't know I had this in the cabinet. You know how you just go to the store and just pick up things? I found some herb and wine garlic. Okay. Now I might use this for the next dish because I really put all my seasoning in here already. So I don't need that. So I'm I'm good. I'm good for now. So yes, I dumped them in and I fried them. But I'm just letting them simmer a little bit. The pan is like on two, and they're very thick. So you want them to do that. You want to like dump them in that pan with that grease and just let them just go. But when I just taste it, it's nice and tender. It's nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. So I'm gonna take this pan. I'm gonna take it to the side, okay? Because my sink and everything is on the other side. You just watch. Just stay with me. You can fry your steak like that too. Okay. So you want your greens to look like this. So I took the chicken broth out. So you wanted to just like this. Let it sit there. Let all that good steam come up. Let me read your comment. You said, are you making cheese sauce? No, no cheese sauce. No cheese sauce. But I can make cheese sauce, but no cheese sauce. So I'm going to let these greens just, look, simmer down. Then I'm going to start frying them. So what I'm doing is getting them prepared. So when I put that grease in it, I'm talking about something simply delicious. Okay? Now, remember that bacon? I had the bacon on the side. I add that bacon to these greens. Okay? Oh, it's going to be delicious. Trust and believe me. It's going to be good. Let it sit there. The potatoes are almost ready like I want them to be. Nice and lovely. Okay, so I'm going to smooth everything in the middle and let it do what it needs to do. Okay. Go and cover it up. Always cover your steak up because you want that moist to still just come on up. Come on up. Come on up to the top. Come on up. I'm going to turn these potatoes down really low because they're about ready. And because I don't have any beef gravy, I'm going to use a little classic chicken in there. So what I'm going to do is just add a little classic in it. Just a little bit. Just a little. Just a little. Just like that. And so, you know who says that? Tabitha Brown, right? I just love her so much. So I'm going to move these greens around. So I'm just waiting for all the steam. Get out those greens, and then I'm just gonna fry them. That looks good. Shall I say I should start getting those plates together? Maybe a good 3 minutes. I'll get those plates together, and I'll keep it going. Okay. The greens are smelling so good, y'all, with that aroma. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm loving this. I am loving this. Again, it's your first time visiting my page. My name is Angie, Angela, Miss Ann. Welcome to Angie's Place. And I love to have you here. So continue to stop by and, come over here. You will have fun. You will have fun. It's a nice place to be. I'm going to move it around a little bit more. Okay, it's almost getting where I need it to be. So one thing about it, you cannot rush food. You cannot rush food because you're going to miss something if you rush it. So just take your time and, get that steam. And what people don't understand is that you can benefit with the steam of cooking. So when the steam comes up and you're the cook, you benefit. You eating good. You're going to eat good. You're going to learn. You're going to get all that steam, coming up on there, breaking up things. It's a benefit of cooking. Okay? So, move around a little bit more. And y'all can feel free to comment. Just say whatever you feel. It's fine. We're all family here, okay? So. Alright. Oh yeah, it's getting to where we need it to be, y'all. It's what we need it to be. Alright. Okay. Let me read your comments. He said, what kind of gravy was that? Oh, it's the home style. You talking about the best gravy. Okay. So when you at the store and you see these for $2 for $5, even if you're not going to cook, just buy it anyway because it's worth it, okay? And it's the Heinz Homestyle Classic Gravy. And I like to get stuff in like glass, But it's fast and it's good and it tastes good. Okay. Show you how beautiful these greens are looking. A little bit more. Oh, it's getting there, y'all. It's getting there. I don't want to add the grease in until I know it's time. So I'm going to show you the seasoning that I have used so far. I used the 14 spices. This is going to eliminate a lot of spices, making you hungry, tam. So this is the 14 spices. I love these 14 spices, honey, because you don't have to get a lot of seasoning from the store if you purchase these, okay? All right. Are you okay? All right. Okay. What's that? VSC. Okay. All right. And the roasted garlic herb, you probably use this too. All right. And of course, the black pepper. I love me some garlic. But I ain't using garlic today because it seems like garlic take away a little bit from that steak, So I didn't use the garlic. So I got the Miss Dash and the parsley. Yeah, just like I'm doing it now. But I'm going to get to that in a minute. But I added some A1 sauce. But when it's cooking, that's when I put that A1 sauce. I just dab it in it. I just put it in it just like that, So. Since the greens are ready to be fried, I'm going to show you right now exactly how I'm going to do these greens, okay? So I'm going to add a little bit of Wesson. All right. And start flipping, moving it around. We're talking about something good. So I can turn the fire down now, like on 5 or 4. Taste this greens. Perfect. Perfect. Oh yeah. I don't need to put nothing else in them, y'all. Nothing else. And could you believe that big old pan of greens I had? Look. Once you add water to those greens, it's a done deal. It's done. It's a done deal, y'all. So I'm going to show you what I did with those bites. Those steak bites. Added a little bit of gravy. And believe it or not, the chicken gravy tastes even better on that steak. Y'all, you talking about something good? Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna leave that alone, y'all. I'm just gonna leave them steak up there. Look, the steak is so daggone good. I'm just gonna leave that steak alone. So I'm gonna move the steak to the back because we gotta work on the these potatoes. Okay. So that's what we about to do. So we're gonna move the steak to the back nicely. I'm turning on low. Move those potatoes to the front. Okay. Show me what you got with these greens, honey. So now I can nicely take this bacon out. So once you cook your greens, you don't have to use that bacon unless you want to eat that bacon. Okay? Let it do what it gotta do. All those greens, and look what we turned out with. Look at that, y'all. Okay? So I'm gonna turn it down to low. All right. So what I used was a cup of water, or sometimes a lot of people like to use 2. So it's a cup of water in here, and those potatoes. This is what you want in there. A little bit of use water, or you use chicken broth. Let it sit there. Show you a good trick. You're gonna pick you up some Idaho. You don't have to now. I can just use this like it is and just drain that chicken broth over and season it and just sit it on that plate. But I'm going to add a little Idaho in it and tell you the reason why. Because you want it to be nice, juicy, and thick, okay? So I'm adding that Idaho in there, okay? And they got all the little spices in there already, but I'm going to add a little bit of mine in there as well. Okay, I'm gonna stir them up. Look at that, y'all. Stirring them up. That's how you want it, just like that. Ooh. So I'm going to add a little bit of milk to them. Any milk that you prefer. This is a little bit of almond milk. So I'm going to add a little almond milk and let it just sit. Let it sit on it, y'all. Let it sit there. Let it sit. Okay. Add some Miss Dash. Just like that. Move it around a little bit. And just let all that just soak in. Soak in just like that. Okay. Put it on low and just let it soak. Okay. So now, let's get some plates together. I'm getting that plate together, y'all. Alright, I'm getting that plate together. What I want you to know is don't let people discourage you. And I already know there's some cooks on this page already. But don't let people make you to thinking cooking is hard. Cooking is what you want it to be. Okay? Cooking is what you want it to be. Because one thing for certain and two for sure. When you're doing this, you're running all this. You control. Okay? So, let's go. So, look at these mashed potatoes, y'all. This how you want them, just like that. So my daughter likes them like a little bit. She loves almond milk. She wanted some potatoes, so I'm going to add a little bit. So almond milk is a little thinner than the regular milk, so I'm going to add a little bit more. And almond milk actually tastes good in those potatoes. It give it a little to it, you know? Get a little to it. Okay? Gotta try with the almond milk. You be like, Angie's place was on to something, okay? So I'm going to let it sit for a couple of seconds there. All right? I'm happy. I'm happy, y'all. Because guess what? I'm about done. Okay? I might add a little biscuit in there, but right now, I'm liking what it's looking, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Next time, fry your greens, and you'll say, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay? So now what we're going to do is fix our plate. We're going to fix the plates. And believe it or not, y'all, I got chicken over here that I'm going to fry after this, but that's another video. I'm going to fry me some chicken. Okay, so I got the plate right here ready, y'all. Okay, so what should we put in there first? We're going to put that steak in there. Them steak bites. Oh, yeah. We're going to add those greens. They're so delicious. Ooh. Got the greens in there. Oh, yeah. Fried greens. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to add on those potatoes. And you know those are not mashed potatoes, okay? Real potatoes, but I added that Idaho in there. You talking about something delicious. Ooh, it's green, honey. I have the gravy, but I'm going to warm up, put some of that gravy on there. But you talking about something delicious, honey. Steak bites. See what I mean? That you just add, you didn't have to add on that other gravy. That chicken gravy is going to bring it out. It's going to bring out the spices. I fried the greens. Next Christmas, fry you some greens. Okay? And you talking about something delicious. So I'm just going to sit this plate right over here. And voila, that's it. But y'all, these greens though, oh my goodness, y'all, you talking about something good. These fried greens, we just took boiling to another stage. You don't have to boil your greens all day. Oh, it's delicious. Thank you. You don't have to. So delicious, y'all. I'm about to tear this up. Now I'm gonna give it to the kids. I'm gonna fry some chicken. Welcome to Angie's Place. I've been here for about an hour. And you know, I actually cooked the hardest food. The potatoes. Well, potatoes not that hard, but the steak and the greens, I done made me a nice little Sunday dinner. What y'all think? But anyway, y'all, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Thank you for visiting Angie's Place, and I hope to see you come back real soon. I would love to have you here, so please like and subscribe, which I know you already hit that like button. But if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would love to have you here and join the family. Look, I thought of some names. I said, what name would fit good? So I'm going to ask y'all a question. Would you consider the A-Team or the A-Squad? Leave it down in the comments and ask, just tell me, Angie, the A-Squad sound okay, but what about the A-Team? I'm looking for names. And now we can go live together. YouTube made it, which I already read on a couple of months ago. But now YouTube have made it, so we can go live together real soon. So I'm looking forward to that. Again, thank you for visiting Angie's Place. I'm going to feed these children, and I see you on the next YouTube video. And remember, if no one told you that they love you today, I do. And it's a good time to love someone else. And I see you soon. Thank you. The A-Squad. Okay. Tam, what you think about the A-Squad? You think the A-Squad is good? So just leave it down in the comments and let me know what sounds nice, a good touch, a good handle. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for good names. Yep, the A-Squad? Okay, well, the A-Squad is it. Okay? Again, y'all, thank you for visiting my channel. Again, when you're in the store, I just want to give you some things. Hi, Shonda Life. I'm about to get off. Hey, boo. I'm about to get off this channel. I've been on, look, we got to get out here before them half flashes kick in. Okay? So, you know how it is. But I just want to tell you, get you some greens. Get you about 6 or 8 kales because it's going to cook down. If you got like a family or a small family, you're going to have to get about 10 or 12 because when you fry them, it cooks down. But it's delicious. It's awesome. Try it. It's fast. You don't have to be sitting up there all day stirring and stirring and stirring. And there you go. Again, thank you for visiting the Angie's Place, Miss Lady Shonda. My sis Shonda, I'll talk to you soon, Tam. And see the new person that I haven't seen. BSC TV, okay. BSC TV. Welcome to Angie's Place. And I see you soon. Love y'all. Take care.